Everyone's Cash Muller for another edition of CSN. And today, my Uncle Jalen decided he was going to show his Seahawks spirit, and I decided I was going to show my Michigan spirit because we are doing the Big 10. I can hardly take you seriously.
You can't take someone with a hat this big serious. It's just not possible.
You look like one of those like fans like where they put like where ESPN like puts it on in like the stands.
I had to bring it out. I had to bring it out for game day, man. We play the Raiders.
So enough about the NFL chatter. Let's get to the Big Ten, shall we? We're going alphabetical order. We start with the Illinois Fighting Illini. Where did the Illini finish this year?
I have Illinois at 6.
Ooh, that's high.
My boy Devin Witherspoon. He's always hyping them up, and to be honest, their defense sounds like it's going to be pretty good this year. So, in a mixed division like that one, being number 6 is that's.
I think that Illinois. I just don't think they're very competitive in this conference. I think they're going to finish 10. They're going to be better than 6 other teams in the conference. I just don't think that they can compete with the upper half of that conference. Illinois, great team. They can pound the ball, but they're finishing 10 this year. I'm sorry, Illinois fans. And one of the greatest college football stories yet, the Indiana Hoosiers. Where do the Hoosiers land in 2025?
I kind of have their Cinderella season kind of being a one and done kind of deal. I have them finishing below Illinois at 9.
Wow, that's
Yep,
crazy.
everybody that I saw last year that was part of that big run, they're gone now. So we'll see if the new guys can keep it going.
Well, Kurt Cignetti's a really good coach. Don't worry, Kurt Cignetti, I got your back. You're going to finish number 4 in the conference this year. The Hoosiers
All right.
will continue their Cinderella run and prove that last year was not a fluke. And maybe, I'm saying that this is a big maybe, they may get back in the college football playoff. They could.
That'd be cool. That'd be a fun watch.
Yeah, that would be. Next team up is one of the most unpredictable teams in college football, the Hawkeyes. Where do the Hawkeyes land?
Yeah, I love watching Iowa. I'm not a fan of Iowa, but I love watching them play football.
Me
I
too.
like the way they do their stadium, with the children's hospital outside. I think that's really cool. But I also like being a Seahawks fan. Running the rock is just one of the favorite things about football. So I got them finishing at number 5.
Oh, that's high. I like that. Like I said, I was the most unpredictable team in Power 4, maybe in all of college football. I think Iowa is going to finish 13th in the conference. I just don't see them like climbing very high. They're going to be just not going to be up there. They're going to make a bowl game, of course, but we'll see.
13th. That's kind of low. We'll see.
Well, last year
Opposite ends of this one.
now the Terps. Where do the Maryland Terrapins land?
Dead last, 16. Talking about how you don't know how Illinois can compete with the big dogs. Maryland's not gonna do it. There's nothing. I don't know anything about them, but I know that they're probably the worst team in this division.
So what you're essentially saying is that Maryland's the new Rutgers.
They're pretty much one and the same. I honestly I have interchangeable. It's going to come down to when they play each other. So
Okay. I have Maryland finishing in the bottom half as well. I have them at number 12, slightly
okay.
better than number 18. 18. This is how big this conference is. 18 teams. That's insane. I think Maryland's going to finish 13. I think they're better. I mean, Iowa maybe could pull off an upset against them.
I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see the Terrapins, climb up a little bit. I love their logo, but I think they're at the bottom for me.
Yeah. As the 2023 national champions, hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Where do the Wolverines land in 2025? And be nice.
We have them at 3.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
I struggled with getting them up to 3. There were a couple teams below them. I was like, maybe could be better. But yeah, I think three's fine. I think the two teams I have ahead of them are just they're going to be a better program this year.
This is about the closest our predictions have come. We were very close in the SEC and Big 12. We're very vast apart in the Big 10. The victors will be victors of the Big 10 this year as the champions of the Big 10. I think that Bryce Underwood's something else. Uh he's going to be elite in his first year, and then it's only going to get better. Michigan's going to win a championship with Bryce Underwood. I'm stating that right now. Sorry, Ohio State fans.
They're always good. We'll see how we'll see if they can knock off Ohio State or Penn State this year.
All right, next team up is the most despised team by Michigan fans. The Michigan State Spartans. Where does Sparty lead his team this year?
Personally, growing up, I played a lot of the old school college football games. I loved Michigan State. I love the green, my color. And I don't know what it is about Michigan State, but they've always just been something cool to me. But they suck at football,
Yeah, and
so they suck at football. So I have them at 13.
I have them at 15. They're more of a basketball school now, I think.
Yep.
I think that Michigan State's days are over as a ranked team.
I mean, if you're a kid and you're top prospect and you're gonna go play in Michigan in the cold, are you gonna go play for Michigan State? Are you gonna go play for Michigan?
I just
You're gonna go. Yeah, you're gonna go to Michigan. You're not gonna go to Michigan State.
Yeah, you want to get drafted. You don't want to get embarrassed.
You don't want to be an undrafted guy. You want to get the big money.
Well, we'll go to Minnesota. Where do the Golden Gophers land?
I got Minnesota at 11. I do love me a Golden Gopher though.
I have them at 14. I just don't think Minnesota. They always somehow manage to get in a bowl game. I don't know how they do it. They just somehow do. They
Yep.
even go 5-7 and they get in a bowl game.
Confusing, but they always make it, and it's always a good watch too. I love the Golden Gophers. It's such a cool mascot.
Yeah, it is. It is quite the mascot. Can we skip? Can we skip the Cornhusker State? Maybe.
I
Don't.
mean,
No. We're not. No. Fine. Where's Nebraska, man? Those despicable.
I've got Nebraska at 7.
So
I think that quarterback they got, he might end up being the real deal if he can kind of put things together and get a team around him.
yeah,
I think next year is when that team's really going to start showing up.
I'm gonna be realistic with Nebraska, but I'm also going to give them a low ranking. Nebraska will finish number 11 in the conference, and the reason is they will flop the second half of the season. And sorry, Nebraska fans, I just don't care about your team. You guys drive me crazy. I can't stand those Huskers. Ugh.
Oh man, they're everywhere too. I don't think there's a place you can go that there isn't somebody that's got a Nebraska Cornhusker something. not like displayed out in their front yard. You know.
I can't even. We're going to move on to the team that is currently without a stadium at this moment, Northwestern. Do the Wildcats have an abysmal season?
Uh, yeah.
I'm going to put them in dead last. I'm very sorry,
Mm.
Wildcat fans. Your football stadium is a soccer field, and you're pretty much playing like a soccer team against all these other teams. So yeah, not liking Northwestern's chances right now.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be like terrible for your editing, but I read Wisconsin and thought it said Northwestern. So I actually have Northwestern below Maryland at 17.
I don't. It's a, I don't. I don't think.
Yeah, no, Northwestern's not that great. I find a sport, at least Northwestern's got soccer, but like just like quit doing football, Wichita State here in Kansas, they don't do football. I mean, it's for a totally different reason, but like now they don't do it at all. So because like they're focused on basketball, baseball, soccer, all those other sports.
Yeah.
Just forget about football. Let the big kids handle it. Worry about soccer.
All right, now we go to Oregon. I was no, I didn't.
You said you love Oregon, man.
Oregon, not a heart. I would like to.
You love Oregon, man.
Oregon, the Ducks,
I
and
will say though, I love their uniforms.
yeah, they're
Super awesome.
us, Oregon, and I can't remember the other team who has sweet uniforms. But yeah, whoever has nice.
UCF.
Oh yeah, that's
UCF's got some killer uniforms.
all right.
Back to Oregon. I have them
Yeah.
at number 4.
Ooh, step back this year.
Yeah, they're losing Dylan Gabriel and a bunch of other dudes to the NFL. Um, I don't know a whole lot about the incoming talent that they've got. I didn't really keep my eye on their transfer portal very well, but can't really see. I can't. I don't. It's hard to see what happens until it actually happens, and I don't know if anybody can replicate what Dylan Gabriel did last year in the immediate term. Maybe next year.
Yeah, mate. I have them at number 3. I think Dan Lanning's going to get his team still up there. I just don't see Oregon really making a deep playoff run. We'll see though if Oregon. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of resisting the urge to do the Pat McAfee, where he jumps up on the chair and starts dancing. I'm like, okay, before. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh dear. Now we're getting the reigning champs, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I am going to break your Michigan heart. Not only do I have them again winning the Big 10 and getting first place, but I also think that Ohio State's going to win the college football playoff again this year.
Paul Feinbaum, I need some help. Paul Feinbaum, and he's a very reliable source. He said Ohio State has too many players in the league right now. This is unbiased. Ohio State's not making the championship this year. Paul Feinbaum doesn't think so. I'm pretty sure no one thinks Ohio State's going to make the championship this year, let alone repeat. I don't.
I'll say that's exactly what they said last year. Will Howard wasn't going to be able to do it, and then he did it.
Well, their quarterback competition's kind of trash right now. Like, one of them's supposed to be really, really good, and he's still competing with one of the worst quarterbacks out there right now. So that doesn't raise the alarm.
We'll see, man.
I can't
I
stand.
believe in Ryan Day. He's proven me wrong before, and I I can't vote against him now.
All right, next up, we're going to change the mood. We're going to Happy Valley. Where do the Penn State Nittany Lions land?
I got Penn State at number 2.
I have them at 2, too.
Boom. See, I just think that they've got their name permanently etched in number 2. Number 1 generally just flops back and forth between Michigan and Ohio State. Maybe we'll throw in an Oregon every couple of years, but Penn State's just kind of a number 2 team to me
Penn State's come so close, yet so far from that.
so far.
Yeah, just it's heartbreaking because I want the Nittany Lions to win. I just don't think they can. I just remembered. I think I forgot to say where Ohio State's landing. Ohio State's landing number 5. Sorry, not sorry, Ryan. The day is over. All right, and now arguably another one of the worst teams in the Big Ten, Purdue. Boilermakers, do they make noise this year?
Um, if by making noise you mean beating Maryland, Northwestern, and Rutgers, then yeah, I have them at 15.
That's not bad. I like it. I think I have.
That's a pretty good year for them.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not Drew Brees. It's not the Drew Brees days at all. But I have them at 16. I don't think Purdue has what it takes anymore to compete. It's going to be a few more years before they jump back in.
It's hard to get recruits in that division and then not expect your recruits to also want to go to any of these other schools.
Yeah.
Literally any of them.
Next up is Rutgers. Where do the Scarlet Knights land?
18.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, I don't like Greg Schiano. I didn't like him in the NFL. I didn't like him before he got to the NFL. I just like I don't. This is going to be such a hateful thing to say, but I don't even like looking at Greg Schiano. He's done nothing to me, to any of my sports franchises ever. I don't know what it is. I don't like watching the way his teams play football. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And Rutgers is just bad. So 18.
Well, Rutger fans, I'm going to mend your heart.
Those exist.
Huh?
Rutgers fans exist. I thought they were myths. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, I think that I can't even. I have Rutgers at 8. I think Rutgers is way better than they were a few years ago when people were questioning whether or not they should be in the Big Ten. Rutgers has made a comeback since. I'm rooting for Rutgers. Scarlet Knights will make it number 8 this year.
Whoa. Honestly, like if I like in the college football video games and whatever, you can kind of move around all of your team, you can reshuffle all the divisions and stuff. I always throw Rutgers like in the MAC. At least you have a chance to compete now. But the Big Ten's just too big for them, in my opinion.
Next team up is UCLA. Where do the end?
I think I made my list probably before the that Tennessee quarterback dipped out and came over to UCLA. I have them at 14, but I would not be surprised to see them higher.
I have them at 17. I think Nico's a good quarterback. There's just nothing else on that team. It is USC. Where does Lincoln Riley lead the Trojans this year?
See, I think Lincoln Riley made like a bad career move going to USC because he had it made at Oklahoma. They were doing really well. He had his whole roster, and then he's just like, I want more money. And went to LA. And it just really hasn't worked out the same since he got there. But I have USC at 8.
I have them at 7. And yeah, like you said, things haven't worked out great since the year they made that playoff run. And I think they should have gotten in. But then again, Tulane beat USC right after the playoff thing. So, yeah, USC, Not there yet. Sorry, USC fans. Team I think you'll appreciate. Where does Washington land?
Uh, See, I don't really have any affiliation with Washington other than the Seahawks, but I don't know. There's just really not been anything special jumped out to me when looking up Washington. So I have them at 10, just kind of in the middle of the mess. So
Yeah, I have them at number 8, just barely scraping through. I think all the other teams behind in the lower half are just garbage campfire teams. So
mhm.
yeah, I think Washington was better with Michael Penix, but as soon as Kalen DeBoer left for Bama, it went south very quickly for the Huskies.
Yep.
Very quickly. And we come to the end of the Big Ten teams. Wisconsin, where do the Badgers land?
This one, I love the College of Wisconsin for so many reasons. I mean, Russell Wilson. I mean, my high school was the
Uh,
Badgers. We love Wisconsin. We love the Badgers, right? But Wisconsin's not going to be any good this year. I don't think. I have them at 12.
I have them at number 6. I think Luke Fickle's going to get the Badgers back to kind of relevancy. Badgers will be jumping up to number 6 this year. Those are your Big Ten standings predictions for 2025. From me and Jalen, we'll see you next time on CSN.